How's it going, guys? Welcome to Corbin Wants to Show Off His Sick Clips. I know nobody here cares about Total War Shogun 2. In fact, I kinda really don't. However, I just had an orgasmic tactical experience and I need the world to see it, okay? Give some context. I have been in a mad dash to Kyoto, alright? If you capture Kyoto, you become the Shogun, as the title of the game is. That's a pretty important position. Now, I get there. My army composition is like 90% peasant spearmen, alright? They get the job done. The Oda get a couple of bonuses for spearmen of that variety. I hit the Shogun, I hit Kyoto's borders, and I should have known that it's all samurai. It is all trained. They got some archer. We got archer samurai. We got spear samurai, and we got katanas, cavalry, the whole 9 yards. Not a single peasant in the mix, and I'm terrified. So I start the siege on Kyoto. Instead of going right into the thick of it, I actually take a step back, and I kind of want them to meet me on the field. Because if they meet me on the field and I can decimate their numbers, I can take Kyoto in a siege, alright? And the next turn they do. And we're gonna watch the replay. I watched the entire time, when in real time, during this battle, it was all slow. I only hit the slow motion button, alright? I could not do the whole battle in real time, because that was... You're gonna see when we get in there. But first, let's boot up this bad boy. Oh man, my greatest general, Takeyama Muneyori. Really get some swag shit, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in the game. But once I get in here, now looking at the prep here, all right. Before we load in, you see I'm the yellow square, they're the red square. It's a defense, so they're coming to me. I'm looking at that hill there with the trees, and I'm envisioning what can I do to really defense the testudo, the whatever I need to hold these guys off. And I see it. I see the vision. We're going to pause in. This is the kind of strat I had before I saw just the wave. The wave. We got Yari Samurai. Those are the Spear Samurai. The Katana Samurai will fuck up your Spear guys. Alright? All of this. I saw everybody coming every which way, and it was a much longer line than expected. Well, let's look at this hill over here. Okay, this is the kind of setup I had in deployment, and they're about to move around a little bit, as you can see. But for now, oh god, I just hit space, and that's revealed the whole 9 yards. Just a wall of my peasant spearmen, with the middle center just kind of reinforced a little bit, making sure that that's where the bulk of the fighting is, and if my center falls, my everything falls. I got my general in the back because he's got an aura, and if everyone's in his aura, he gets they give him morale buffs, and morale is a big thing in Shogun 2, as you're gonna see later. Got a kind of sniper line of my bowmen, which are gonna shift rapidly to be here, 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 and here. Obviously, given a nice overlapping lane of fire, with these guys just kind of being like, we'll shoot on the left, we'll shoot on the middle, we'll shoot on the right. And what will prove to be really good decisions are my cavalry. I have 2 units here and here, as well as what I didn't mention, I have 1 unit of actual professional samurai spearmen that I have in the back, because they have a good bonus of charging. And my plan originally was just like, after they really get in the thick of it here, have them charge in the middle, take out one of the guys here, and then kind of sweep on one side. But they're going to be used for something later on. But for now, we're gonna go back into normal motion, see them move into this more angled defensive position. I make more thick, double wide, whatchamacallits. Get my bow guys in good position to really be shooting them guys. I probably should have had them step forward a little bit more than that, but, I still won the battle in the end, so who's gonna have spoilers for that? You got your samurai chilling, waiting to really ruin some dude's day. And we're gonna pause it right here. As you can notice, if you're a keen of eye, main forces here. I'm looking here. This is all I saw. But they got some reinforcements on the side here, and namely, they got their general. There's 2 generals in this fight, but you're gonna really pay attention to them because for some reason they are hauling ass directly this away. It's completely separated from their force. And I will notice later on, if we continue, that they're gonna have a couple friends come with them. All horses trying to come around and completely just go behind, maybe hit my archers, hit these spearmen in the back because, you know, hit them in the back when they're not ready to stab you and fuck up your cavalry charge. It's, fucks up the morale, they run away. But I see him coming up here all alone, getting real. I mean, that would be bow range pretty much if I had him pointed that way. But then I can see the light cavalry coming. 2 units just all swinging around, and I'm thinking, ooh, something's about to cook here. I'm not moving anything yet, just because, you know, this line's about to hit. I'm really looking at it. I'm really concerned about this right area that I think you're going to see me move these guys over in a second. But, namely, yeah, these guys are getting way too close. I move a unit of spearmen to face them, just because I'm thinking they're about to charge right now. And, go a little bit too far to the left for me. I'm about to move those guys, but, right as they come here... Yeah, then they come in. They're charging in. I react. First off, yep, there they go. There it is. I react. Haul ass. That kind of hidden units had been discovered. That was me pausing the game and doing this kind of 3-fold maneuver, setting these dudes in a maneuver that will fuck up their cavalry charge, which these guys will do a fatal fuck you to their general after I hit that testudo button pretty much and completely start trying to run away. These dudes, these cavalry, I mean, they're literally just cavalry. So this is going to be a cool visual, but I really didn't expect them to do much against even just the general's guard over here, as well as another unit of light cavalry. But their main purpose was to delay as my spear samurai hustle and buckle to kill a general in the middle of combat at the beginning, which is going to really prove fatal for these guys in a second. We'll see that play out. I'll do a little bit slow motion for this. Knock those dudes off their horses, hell yeah. Yeah, see, those dudes are starting to run away because they're scared shitless. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be testudoed. There's a phalanx, yeah. Anywho, here the lines are about to connect. I think my archers are already shooting. They have their archers in the back there. I've also killed a couple of guys. Oh yeah, here comes the arrows. Oh yep, trading blows. This is where first contact's gonna hit, and when that happens, I just have my dudes in the back come in to really double up on the layers here. Now I would like to pause and also help you. If you can see them, these dudes are gonna go on a Looney Tunes-esque side quest to try and take out these light cavalry. And I will notice that, and it will be one of the key points in this battle that lead to my victory, because that could have come around and attacked these guys. It would have been bad for my whole morale. Maybe they could have even gone around taking my bow guys, but we'll focus on that in a second here. All you need to know what happens here, just complete meat grinder as that, yeah, you see it happening. Over here, yep, you can see the light cavalry wavering. I look away from this because I know, yep, I got their asses. Over here, I think now is when I notice more or less, those guys are coming around. But, yep, and see, I start moving my cavalry, maybe trying to be like, I'll swoop around. And I'm gonna notice how they hyper fixate, completely running past my peasant guys. And these guys are going to just go whoo, and then swing eventually back into here. Meanwhile, I'm noticing, you know, I mean, these are professional samurai. These peasants are against. Their morale is not looking great. So I have my general plug walk right here to just kind of bark commands as his pretty much his guard also just gets shot to shit. But it is really cool and was good for morale too. Ooh, missed a little bit, cleaned up here, and immediately they had like another spear unit come around to try and swoop around, do the whole swoopy swoop. Just threw my winners over here to go take on these on. And now with these cavalry, after they just got done with their death march over there, one thing the AI in this game, or at least the morale system in this game, really highlights is if you get attacked from the back, it's pretty much game over. You guys start running away. And I know I've lost 25 horses. That's a pretty bad amount. But 25 horses versus archers who aren't looking at them, pretty bad for them. So I have those guys pretty much ready to go on a side quest, going bam, bam, and then eventually bam into here. Meanwhile, you can really see how fucking far these guys have hustled to really distract these dumbasses over here. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Meanwhile, things are going good everywhere. Having my bow dude just kind of being like, we'll target the archers, we'll target these guys, we'll target these guys. That's all I need. Eventually, I'm going to realize, 3 of my guys are dead here, so I might either back this guy. Oh, actually, I know exactly what I do. I think these guys shimmy over here as they realize that the light cavalry unit that fucked off from the peasant spearmen have realized that they need a little bit of chutzpah, a little bit of an honorable death after they just ran away as their general died. So they, when I'm not looking, just completely slam into my bow units, which honestly did negligible damage, but that's to see. After they slam into them, I pull off my Yari Samurai and have my own general just go duke it out with him. Meanwhile, you can see I sent that unit of cavalry from there to there, and after they do enough damage, they're gonna go from there to there. I finally did the end of Looney Tunes and send these guys just in a straight hustle and buckle into these Katana Samurai. The only time I think my spearmen wavered even the slightest was right then, and as you can see, after it collapsed here with these 2 horses, everybody started running away. These were the only units who had a little bit of gumption left in them, but as you can see, that bar of theirs, they're not too happy about that. They're actually gonna go home now. And with that, I still somehow lost about 1,300 people. But it really didn't. I really felt like I lost 0, if we're gonna be honest. I know that big ass fucking thing's in the way, but I mean the bodies here, the tree line, the sea in the distance, and that feeling in my chest that I just won Japan. It was truly a different feeling. I'd say you had to be there, but I mean you kind of are. You kind of were now. I'm half tempted just to run it back, to even just to relish each individual moment. But I mean, I know that there's like a 9 out of 10 chance that there's probably nobody who made it to this point in the video. You probably watched the first 5 seconds, were like, this is gay, and tuned off. And I'm really sad about that, Nick, because I know it's you who's doing that. But yeah, as you can see, 1,200 people killed, 1,200 peasants died to kill 1,700 professional trained Samurai the Shogun. Now that's a different feeling right there. A lot of levels going around, you don't care about that. So, that was my Shogun 2 video, guys. What I really liked about that battle too was it took maybe a totally 4 minutes to win, 4 to 5 minutes to win Japan, and I felt really smart and really cool. Thank you guys. If you haven't already in wherever I post this channel, if you haven't liked or subscribed, go ahead and do that. Hit the bell icon for whenever I post videos. I'm not going to, but you never know. I feel awesome. Thank you guys. Good night.